Hi guys, on June 11th, 2016, I took part in the march to close down all slaughterhouses in Toronto, Ontario. This was some of the crowd gathering before the march at Christie Pitts Park, and they had this roaming truck with awful footage of what goes on in factory farms that hopefully reached some people.
One-day breeding and confining animals from their milk, their eggs, and their flesh.
These were some of the signs people were carrying in the crowd, and, you know, quite graphic, definitely something to get the attention of the public. And guys, we're getting started now, the drums are going, and I'll narrate some of this as the march goes on.
Liberation! No more oppression! Animal 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 liberation! Freedom for all! Justice for animals! Liberation now! Animal liberation now! Animal liberation now! Liberation now! Liberation now! Equal! We're all equal! Animal liberation! Animal liberation! Animal liberation! Animal liberation! Justice for animals! Justice for animals! Justice for animals! Justice for animals!
I'm with you guys.
Justice for animals!
Meat abolition! Meat abolition! We're all equal! We're all equal!
Animal liberation! Justice for
Meat abolition!
abolition! We're all equal! Justice for animals! Justice for animals! Justice for animals! Meat abolition!
By compassion.
I like meat.
But compassion. Compassion is
Compassionately
important.
kill your food.
Well, they're not compassionately killed, and that's why we're here.
killed to eat?
We
You
don't
ever
have.
killed something because you had to eat it?
I'm from Jamaica, and
So
my
you killed
family.
to eat, right?
But I haven't. We don't have to do that now. We've got grocery stores everywhere. We
That
don't have
use
to kill to eat.
slaughterhouses.
And that's why I don't support it.
People 4 years. There's like... Yeah, kill the chicken. It was delicious. There's absolutely no
Really good vegan
I would if I had to kill. I'd kill a chicken to eat. I'd kill a fish to eat.
Fair enough.
So,
Barbaric
so what do you think? The grocery stores magically get it out of the fucking thin air?
No, but that's what we've got signs
So
of.
what do you think slaughterhouses feed you millions of fucking hordes of people?
Do you know we can feed more people if we shut down
You saw that on
slaughterhouses?
TV, did you? So
Oh.
I told you that?
Plants?
So we can have like
Have you-
the cran. Did you just throw the cran at me?
No, I
A
said
pound of beef is 150 gallons of water.
That's wonderful, guys.
Listen, my dad died of colon cancer, a lot of
That's
meat.
great.
He ate a lot of meat. I saw the effects of people in my life changing their diets, lupus being cured, other diseases,
So
heart
what you're
disease.
saying is eat less meat, kill it humanely.
No,
Close all
eat no
slaughterhouses.
meat.
no,
Eat no meat.
But I'm not even going to talk to you.
Eat plants.
Eat no meat. I'm going to go home today because of you folks and have a great big steak.
And everyone says that. We're so powerful. If we
know,
told you to
it's
eat
already
meat,
on
would
to
you...
eating another steak.
If we told you to eat meat, would you go home and eat vegetables?
No, I doubt
Okay,
it.
so in other
I
words,
eat vegetables,
I
though.
know, but what you're
Eat a-
saying is a lie. You
eat
know
a
that.
round, balanced diet.
more
That's
vegetables.
all you need to do. Round, balanced diet. It does include proteins.
Yeah,
And you know what?
Yeah, plants have
Fish,
protein.
chicken, beef. I don't like pork. I'm not a pork guy myself, but you know what? If I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat some pork.
yeah. Why
Have you ever been hungry?
Yeah.
And you've had nothing to eat but meat?
No.
That doesn't exist in our society.
I don't think you guys
It
have
doesn't
been
exist.
hungry. You certainly have never been hungry.
My mother
and
grew.
I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my
You look
entire
real
life.
healthy, hon.
My parents grew up surrounded with beautiful vegetation. They ate
Enjoy that
mostly the
cigarette?
plants.
Bet a lot of
Mostly
animals
plants.
died making that.
When my dad came here and started eating meat, that's when he got
Yeah,
sick.
get that from
Okay.
Illinois, didn't you?
Well, I mean,
My dad got sick after coming
I'm really
here.
sorry
humans
about
Yeah, no,
are
but
animals.
that's-
and we're
This is
killing-
ridiculous.
killing
It's not
ourselves.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
We don't. We want to make people
know
aware.
You don't, you know, if you.
No, people don't know. People don't know.
People don't know.
Who's needlessly
Would you
killing
eat
an
a
animal?
dog? Would you eat a dog?
Fucking A, I'd eat a dog.
You'd eat a cat?
I think I've eaten a cat.
So if you're hungry, you would
Come
eat.
on.
You
If
can't.
I'm hungry, I would eat just about anything.
But you don't think we have enough fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, rice?
Is that the argument here?
We do have enough. We don't need to kill.
Unnecessary suffering and death.
What's the unnecessary suffering of death?
Animals. Why would you call
stealing-
it unnecessarily?
Stealing children from their
You
mothers
really-
and clubbing
I'm
them over
looking
the
at
head.
you. You've never been hungry.
Eating corpses.
You've never been truly hungry.
We rape cows.
Hey, you're
Sorry,
going
put
too
your
far,
hand in my-
okay?
I am. I'm sorry. I'm
So
gonna.
you
You
should
want to go
probably just
jam?
back
You want
up
to
a
go
bit.
jam?
Just tell
I
us
would
you're
love to at some point.
going too far.
Yeah, no, I'm
No
Jordan.
worries, man. I'm Robert.
No.
How are you
Robin?
doing? Robert. You can call me Robert.
I'm sorry about getting
No
intense.
worries, man. No
It
worries.
just-
You be safe. That's
Oh,
all that
no,
matters.
fucking hear
I
the
love you more.
screams,
I
man.
love you more, and I love a chicken.
Fucking brings you
But
back.
you know what?
telling you
There's
that.
also the environmental impact.
There's
Animal
no, there's lots of
No,
things
animal
that we can
agriculture
say.
is 51%
But
of
you can't
greenhouse
just
gas
wipe
emissions.
things. You can't
No,
walk
no.
down the street and just say,
Sure we can.
hey, we're
Most
all
people-
equal. We're not
We
all
are
equal. Chickens and people, not equal.
Why not? We
Well,
were
'cause
all.
it's a chicken.
But who put you,
You
on
get
the?
that,
Who
right?
put you on the
Oh,
planet?
the good Lord itself.
Okay, did the good Lord put everything else
Not
on the
everybody
planet?
believes that, though.
But you said that. So,
So?
if you believe God
And
put
I'll
you
still eat a
here,
chicken.
do you believe God put the
Yeah.
animals here?
Yeah, I do.
These animals can live
God
20
also
years.
said to eat.
No, he didn't.
What?
Show me where. Genesis 1:29 says, "Eat
You
the
know what?
plants
I am
and the
not going to
seeds."
sit here and play Bible.
But it's the
thumping with
truth.
you. No, thank you.
It's the
No,
truth.
This is the schedule. We're at Allen
So
Gardens
this
at
is
2:30.
actually Bible stuff, right? Is
I'm
that
just
right?
saying, if you've got a Bible angle, I've got a
No,
Bible
no,
angle
I just-
too.
you
In
know
fact,
what? Fair
I'm just
enough.
pointing out.
I'll eat a fucking chicken. I'll eat a fish. I'm hungry enough. I'd eat a person.
But why not eat plants?
Throw it on.
Eat
I
beans.
eat plants too.
Eat
Oh,
those.
I
They're,
love my
they're,
lettuce.
they're actually healthier
I love
for
lettuce.
you.
Have you had a fiddlehead lately? They just came out of season. They're wonderful.
And it's all delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
So is
we don't
fish.
need. No, but we
So
don't
is
need to eat
chicken.
that.
So you know what?
Can I tell you something?
You know
can
what?
I just tell you something? A friend of mine was working at a chicken plant, and he told me he stopped eating chicken because of all the diseased and dead birds making it to the food
Hey,
supply.
but
He
that's not what you
literally
guys
saw
just said.
that.
That's got nothing to do with what you guys. are
No,
talking
but
about.
that opened
You're
my
right.
eyes.
That's industrialism.
But that's so. In
That
other
has
words, we have a
nothing
problem.
to do with me
So a
eating
question for
meat.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. You taping this?
Yes, I am. Do you want to be?
Humans and animals. No more oppression. No more oppression.
Liberation.
No more oppression.
After about 2 hours, we finally arrived at the park, our end destination.
And in our lifetime, we want to end the killing of our animal friends.
This is a poem by Jenny Moxon. It's called A Voice for the Animals.
Their voices ignored and silenced with death. Deep wounds and suffering gone with life's last breath. Each one a precious life lost, a sacred life taken. Replaced the next day with brothers and sisters forsaken. And we'll never give up till each one of them's free. For their pain is our pain, and it's hurting. And the truth must be told by the fearless and bold, for the times they are changing. There's no one to save them except you and me. And we'll never give up on them till they are free. If it takes us a lifetime, that's how it must be. And truth will win out in the end. For justice and right surely overcome might. And the times, they are changing. When you're downhearted and filled with despair, don't give up. So dare to have courage and dare to be strong.
She's a voracious video activist. She's an animal lover and a fruit ninja. Dedicated to making a difference for animals by helping people to understand veganism. Please give it up for Emily, the bite-sized vegan.
Can everyone hear me? Okay. I'm going to try to avoid any squealing here. I've prepared a few words. I wanted to try to speak with as much clarity as possible for those who cannot be with us today. There is no question that humanity as a whole is responsible for many things of great value. Beautiful, powerful, challenging works of art, profound words of prose, poetry, philosophy, and discourse, astounding advancements in technology and paradigm-altering discoveries in science. These aspects of our species appear unmatched by any other. There's also no question that humanity as a whole is unmatched in our capacity for leaving a monolithic amount of destruction in our wake. Unmatched in our creation of arbitrary lines of discrimination within our very own species, and the resulting horrific enforcement of these false hierarchies, which take shape in such injustices and atrocities as racism, sexism, homophobia, genocide. We humans have a penchant for assigning value and establishing dominion, for marginalizing those that we deem lesser than. Perhaps our most impressive attribute, as well as the most dangerous, is our astounding ability to deny the very truth before us, to legitimize our own horrific behavior with the wonders of marketing, to hide away the consequences of our choices and our actions, to silence those individuals who would threaten the balance of our collective comfort. While the injustices and the outright crimes we have committed and continue to commit against one another are undoubtedly deplorable, the most abused, willfully forgotten, and deliberately silenced group of all has always been, and to this day remains, non-human animals. It's rather perverse, really. In all of our efforts to unite humanity, to find common ground on a global scale, It is ultimately our collective marginalization, enslavement, abuse, rape, torture, and murder of trillions of innocent, sentient beings that unifies our entire species across cultures, countries, ethnicities, genders, political ideologies, and religions. From the perspectives of historical longevity, from cross-cultural pervasiveness, universal enforcement, environmental destruction, socioeconomic imbalance, and outright body count, humanity's treatment of non-human animals is our single most impactful, lasting, and profound contribution to this world. Cruelty is our commonality, but it doesn't have to be our legacy. Our power lies in our voices, in shining the light on the truth of what we do to animals, and refusing not only to participate in their abuse, torture, exploitation, and murder by going vegan, but also to lending our assumed endorsement to such atrocities by remaining silent ourselves. We must give the animals a voice. We must fight the lie with truth. We are up against a global denial of seemingly insurmountable proportions, but we must try. To not speak is to leave our own legacy of inaction. Let us speak for them. Thank you.
Here, with all of you here, that we're going to change the world. We're doing it. We're doing it. Don't ever think we're not making a difference. We'll make a difference in the lives of our animal friends. Now I would like to introduce to you some of our most wonderful supporters for this march. I'd like to introduce to you Bobby from Namdari Sikh community.
Everyone, hello. Before I begin, let's just, everyone, give yourself a pat on the back for coming today. What an auspicious occasion. Look how many of us have come here today. I'm here and I'm very proud to be here because the Namdari community has fought for the slaughter of cows for a very long time. We have, for over 100 years, been fighting for the slaughter of cows. One of our most important gurus, our 10th guru, Guru Gobind, said it's his duty to stop the slaughter of animals. And he said there will come a time when the slaughter of animals will cease. And it's so heartening that many of our Namdari Sikhs are here today because we're paying homage to 66 Sikhs who died to try and prevent the slaughter of animals. And I'll tell you this story about in 1872, almost more than 100 years ago, in the occupation of India, the government legalized the slaughter of cows. So the Namdari Sikhs, under the guidance, protested against this slaughter taking place openly. And as a result of that protest, they were not put into detention, due process was not administered, they were lined up and they were blown to pieces. And they were protesting for the slaughter of cows. So, under the guidance of His Holiness, Sadhu Ram Singh Ji, during that time, Namdari Sikhs paid with their lives to try and prevent this slaughter from taking place. And we have fought this battle for more than 100 years. So I'm really proud that I'm coming today in a place in Canada where we are trying to, as a people, as a world, as a united force, to try and stop this spread of slaughter of innocent beings. So I'd just like to say thank you again for coming and thank you for having us today. And I hope that when you see a Namdari Sikhs maybe you'll have some understanding of why it's so important to us, why so many of us non-36 are here today and representing their white dress. Because we want to show we're proud of those 66 non-36 that passed away for the slaughter of innocent animals. And happily, they did it happily. Feel free to take a look on the internet. There is a memorial for these individuals. It is a statue made of silver with 66 cannon holes inside of it. And it's in a place called Malaya Godla. And I'd also finally like to thank our Namdari brother for bringing us here. He's at the back there, shying away, and he brought us here, our community, for at least the last 4 years. So we're really proud and happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Ending ceremony. Once again, I just want to, I'm amazed at how much the activist community has grown in just the last year. I wasn't an activist more than a year ago, and I marched, this is my third march, and I'm amazed at how quickly we're growing, and I'm just thrilled to have this family around me.
This is our first. Oh, the protector of all the good, all the living beings. How poor living beings those who can't speak. When will you again ascend on the earth? So we are waiting for you, and we will win. As Martin Luther King said once, I had a dream. We will overcome. We will overcome.
Okay guys, so that was the end of the march, and as you can see there were other videographers in the crowd. That's a girl I just discovered on YouTube. Of course Vegan Gains was there, BiteSizeVegan. I saw the Vegan Nut as well doing some video, but I didn't get to capture him on video. It really was a great day. I was excited to be part of it, and I really hope we got our message across, at least to some people, and that they'll rethink their decision to eat meat. Peace out, guys. Here's hoping for a vegan world.